Left cheek, right cheek, bop, 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 right cheek, left cheek, bop, 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 left cheek, right cheek, bop, 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 right cheek, left cheek, bop, 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 shake that little shit, little bitch, wop, 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 shake that little shit like this, drop, 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 drop that little shit real quick, let me see you hit that shit, ayy, to the left she get it, to the right she get it, to the left she get it. Left, right, left, go crazy. Left cheek, right cheek, bop, 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 right cheek, left cheek, bop, 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 left cheek, right cheek, bop, 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 right cheek, left cheek, bop, 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 left cheek, right cheek, bop, 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 right cheek, left cheek, bop, 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 left cheek, right cheek, bop, 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 right cheek, left cheek, bop, bop, bop. We in the fun, got this bitch done, get on your feet and fuck it up. Go crazy. We in the fun, got this bitch done, got the gang here with me, turn me up. Go crazy.
All right. We got my boy D-Class in the building today. We're doing the first episode of What Would D-Class Do? This is going to be a scenario show where D-Class tell us what he would do in these scenarios. First scenario we got for you today, D-Class. It's everyday life. This is a broke day. Okay. She orders lobster, steak, and dessert, and then hints with you, oops, I forgot my wallet. What do you do, D-Class?
But that's crazy. So, okay, first of all, I mean, if we going out, like, you would figure that I would be paying anyway that you forgot your wallet. Like, I mean, my nigga, I ain't too big to had a motherfucker. Like, that's the crazy part about it. Like, I mean, you came to this motherfucker like you was really hungry to begin with. So, shit, I ain't too much, hey, man, but I don't know, man. But hey, if you do the 50-50 shit and they say, yeah, I forgot my wallet. I mean, it's a lot of shit you can say, like, have fun washing dishes. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta work that money off. I mean, yeah, it's a bunch of different ways, man, that could go, man. But I mean, I would expect that if I'm taking you on a date, like I got the money to pay for it. But I mean, yeah, steak, lobster, all that extra shit.
There you go, you back. Yeah, I think so. Would you pay? Would you pay, or would you tell her she got to wash dishes? What would you
Nah, I
do?
mean, I would pay, but I mean, I would definitely look at it different because it's like I mean, unless you. That's the thing. It's like if we didn't go into it with me expecting for you to pay shit, then it's like why? Like why would you even put that out there? Like so. I mean, yeah, if you was to just randomly blurt that shit out, man, like when the ticket comes, then yeah, I'm looking at you completely different.
Okay, I feel you on that one. All right, here goes scenario number 2. It's a barbershop disaster. You sit in a chair, you ask for a clean fade, and you come out looking like Minecraft character. What would you do?
I mean,
You said
first of all,
you,
if you fucking up my hair like that, and you expecting for me to pay for it, that is damn sure not happening. Um, Second of all, yeah, I mean to be fucking up somebody's hair, man, like, and not expecting for them to want to fight you. I mean, I think that kind of come with the territory of being a barber, bro. Like, You fuck up, like you just got to be ready for something to happen, man. Like nobody just gonna let you mess their head up and then just get out the chair and be like, yeah, okay, cool, let me rock. Nah,
That's hilarious. All
yeah.
right, here
So
go
nah,
another
nah,
one. All right, here go another one. So you wouldn't pay for the haircut, basically.
hell no, hell no, and we got to fight.
He said that we had to fade after that. Nigga got me looking like a Minecraft character. That's crazy.
Yeah, we would have to. Even though I don't mind, I cut it off anyway and go bald. I'm not tripping, but I mean, yeah, like it's the principle of that.
Yeah, that would be crazy. All right, here's another one. All right, this one is a gas station struggle. You were on E, you swipe your card, it get declined. What would you do?
Shit, you go in that little chain stash you got in your car somewhere. That what you do. You crazy as hell if you don't. What you gonna do? Sit there at the gas station with your shit on E? Nah, you hopefully got some change tucked in your shit somewhere to where you at least got. You should at least. I feel like everybody car should at least have about damn near $3 worth of change in their shit. Really, really.
Yeah, that's true though. Everybody
Because
does
why
have
you
about
like at this day and age? Why do you walk around with change in your pocket?
that's facts.
So
All
it's
right,
like,
here.
yeah, you just get the change, you set it in the console somewhere, some shit like that, and then next thing you know, hey man, for them tough times, you got it.
That's facts. All right, here go another one. This is everyday life, y'all. Scenarios on what would D class do? This is a drive-through disaster. You order a 10-piece nugget, you open a box, and it's only 7 nuggets in there. What do you do, D class?
Look, key, I feel like that didn't happen to me probably a couple of times. I don't be paying attention like that.
So you wouldn't even know if they gave you 10 nuggets or not.
I wouldn't like when they give me eight nuggets, like I think I wouldn't even really trip type shit. Like I don't be paying no attention to that shit like that. But for the people that do be paying attention and like making sure they get the correct amount, it's like I mean, I would go back in and get my shit. Like I paid full price, so yeah, I want all my nuggets. Bro.
That's facts.
And then I mean on the cool, I would expect for them to really just give me a 10 piece on top of what I already got instead of trying to give me 3 nuggets. Like don't go get no container and you say, oh, you got 7? Okay, here, let me go get you 3. What? Come on, bro.
That's crazy. All right. This is a relationship scenario. All right. Your girlfriend comes home and she brings a friend and she's kind of like hinting towards a threesome. What do you do?
Kinda hidden cool.
She brings a friend, they start doing freaky shit, and they looking at you like, come on. What do you do in that scenario?
I mean, shit, you do what any guy do and try to slide in the situation. But
I heard that.
but don't feel like no damn fool when they look at your ass and be like, nigga, I mean, we don't need you, my nigga. Like, oh, don't be that man that gets your feelings hurt, and then you be like, ah, man, goddamn. So yeah, man. I mean, yeah, and you would do it any grown individual would do, man, and try to get in the mix, man. I mean, shit, that's what everybody came for. What they say, you got to give the people what they came for, man.
That's facts. All right. Here go a laundry day scenario. You finally do laundry and the clothes come out baby sized. What do you do?
What the fuck?
You put your clothes in. Normally, they all extra large shirts, all the pants
You
is the
get them
size they
bitches
supposed to
back and
be.
they small.
You get them back and they the size of a toddler's clothes.
Yeah, you need to do something with yourself, my nigga. That's a motherfucking personal issue, man. What? What the fuck did you do? Like, oh yeah, that's crazy. I don't know, cause I don't ever really just. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That I would love to. I would love to know what somebody would do in that situation. That's some shit that, yeah, man, in the comments, man. Like, yeah, y'all got to put what y'all would do with that one, cause I don't know.
Yeah, y'all jump in the comments. I see people jumping in and out, man. We got to get a solid base in here. Um, all right. I know you a sneakerhead. You love your shoes. So here go a sneaker shuffle. You camp out all night for new Jordans, only to find out they only got a size 6 left. What would you do? You didn't
And I'm
camped out
getting,
all
the-
night.
and I'm getting a size 6 for sure.
Like that's all they got left.
But I'm getting one for sure.
Yeah, you get one for sure.
Oh well, yeah, I get the size 6 and flip it. I could get a 13. It's gonna be hard to get, but I flip my way to a 13.
That nigga said, I'm gonna flip that motherfucking shit.
Yeah, somebody want that damn size 6. I don't. I can that hell no. I wouldn't even attempt to try to put my foot in that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Y'all jump in the comments, let us know what y'all would do. All right, here go another one. Social media scenario. The viral meme. Someone post a meme of you with the caption, rapper who looks like he asks for extra ketchup packets, and it goes viral. What would you do?
I would laugh because I would be like, damn, out of all the shit that you could possibly find on me, like that's what goes viral. Well, what? Man, that's crazy.
That's wild, right?
Some shit about some ketchup. I don't even fuck with ketchup like that, so that would be even crazy. Like the one time when they asked for some ketchup, it go viral.
Yep,
Yeah, that's
that's a
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, that was. I mean, yeah, but the thing is, when you go viral off shit like that, man, you gotta kind of take it with a grain of salt. Like, I feel like you gotta kind of go with it and capitalize off the situation. Don't get butthurt about it, man. Like,
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so next one. Street wild scenarios. Pizza slice apocalypse. There's one slice left. Your homie grabs it with no hesitation. What does D class do? Grab it mid bite or challenge him to a rock, paper, scissors?
what? Say that again.
All right. Pizza slice apocalypse. There's only one slice of pizza left. Y'all both hungry. Your homie grabs it with no hesitation. What does D class do? Does he grab it from him mid bite or challenge him to a rock, paper, scissors for it?
If them was the two options, if them was the two options, I think I just grab the shit. I grab the pizza, bro.
He said, "I'm gonna snatch that motherfucker," because he didn't give you an option. He didn't.
But
He
that's
didn't
what I'm
ask you if
saying.
you
Like
wanted a
my
piece.
My thing is, if you was to try to grab a slice, bro, and you just tear off like half the slice of pizza, it's like fuck it. That's what you were shooting for anyway. So yeah,
Yeah,
man. I mean, yeah, if them was the two options, bro, I think I would damn sure go with that one. The rock paper scissors shit. Yeah, if I get mad, then I'm gonna still slap the pizza any fucking way. So it don't matter regardless. So
that is hilarious. All right, here we go. We got more. Ah, All right, you in the studio, and the artist that you got featured takes 3 hours to get there. What does D class do?
Man, shit, how much more time do we got paid for? Cause shit, yeah, fuck that. If we okay, put it like this. If you was to come to my house to record and you was 3 hours late, it wouldn't even you would know as a person, not even to just be like, man, you know what, bro, let's schedule another day. Don't even attempt to come. Because if you try to come to my house, we just gonna sit here. Because I'm gonna tell you, like, Don, why did you what was the 3 hours? Like that shit would turn into a motherfucking interrogation at that point. Like, nigga, you wanted me to sit here for 3 hours and wait for you for what, nigga?
Crazy. That is crazy. All right, here go another scenario. You catch your homeboy's partner cheating in the club. Do you tell or do you mind your business? I mean, she in there tonguing it up with a nigga and all that.
Nah, you do like you do the telling not telling type shit. Like you just what if you call a nigga on FaceTime and then just so happen to walk by the spot like with the camera up, you know? Like you hit them up and be like, ah man, it's jumping in here, dog. You should have came. And then you turn the camera around and like pan the camera. And then like he'd be looking, be like, hey man, stop right there. You'd be like, oh shit, man, you zoom in for him and everything. Like I ain't tell you. Like you just so happened to see that we was in the same location.
D class said I'm a dry snitch on their ass.
You know what I mean? It ain't really snitching. I told him he need to be here. He said
He
what
said,
it
what I
looked
tell
like.
you?
He said what it looked like. I said, here, let me show you.
That's crazy. That's
It ain't my fault that my camera just so happened to pick up you doing what you wasn't supposed to be doing.
that's true. That's facts. That's facts. All right, here we go. You find a wallet with $1,000 cash in it and no ID. What do you do?
Where I'm at. So that will play a big part of it.
The grocery store. It's inside of a basket.
Oh, that shit gone, bro. I done came up on a band. I appreciate it. What I
Oh
do is
man.
see, but see what I see and me, the way that I feel like I would justify my good deed is I would give somebody some change, bro. Like give them some money. Like see somebody on the side of the road type shit and just shoot them like a, you know, little 20 or something that they definitely wasn't expecting. Because at the end of the day, I mean, hey, I wasn't expecting this $1,000 blessing. So here, man, I could shoot you a 20. I'm good for it.
That's facts. That's facts. Shout out to the chat, everybody watching right now. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Go check out D Class I'm a Brand podcast and go check out the new music we all been dropping. This is What Would D Class Do? Episode 1. Next scenario. Are you flexing on IG Live about bench pressing heavyweight and the bar don't move an inch? What does D Class do? You catch somebody, you see somebody on Instagram, you know, flexing
Big
like they in the
flex.
gym every day.
That ain't that shit. Shit. I mean, if I want to be petty, I'd be like, man, let's go to the gym, dog. Let me meet you at your gym. Let me work out with you. I'm trying to get in shape. So let me do your workout plan. Then when the nigga start giving you the runaround, then you could be petty and start calling the nigga out. Especially if you're a streamer. If you a streamer and you always streaming and shit, and you start calling niggas like, hey man, let me work out with you, and the nigga steady tell you nah, it's like, bro, I thought you always in the gym, bro. Like, if I call you and you tell me you in the gym, okay, shit, I'm about to pull up. What's the address? Ah man, I shoot it to you next time I come through. It's a private workout. Get the fuck out of
As well. I think some people really do just work out for Instagram and like just for the clips. Like they do their little workout for the content and then they get
here.
up
Yeah,
out of there.
they do. You gotta when you go to some of these gyms, bro, like you'd be surprised, man. Like that's why some of these gyms be having them rules, man, to where you can't have like the tripods and shit on the floor because niggas set up a whole studio type shit and be having it going on in the gym. And you be like, damn, you niggas might as well just went on and got your own personal studio. Bro.
That's crazy. All right. What would D class do in this scenario? Let's go, people.
Congratulations, well done.
Neighbor madness. Your neighbor keeps stealing your Wi-Fi and renames it. Thank you, D class. What do you do?
Boy, I changed it with some. I see. That's when being petty. Like I keep being petty, bro. Like I change it to something else. We would just be exchanging notes through the Wi-Fi. Cause it would like first of all, there's no way that they should just be able to keep getting my Wi-Fi like that anyway. And then if you just able to keep tapping in like that and able to change shit and do all of that, oh yeah, we exchanging messages because I'm changing it and I'm sending you a message right now.
That's crazy. All right. What would D class do in this scenario? Your wife comes home one night. Y'all go to sleep together, and she pees in the bed. What does D class do?
Laugh at a grown ass feet in the bed.
You don't question why or what, like what happened. Like you never peed in the bed before. Then all of a sudden you just, I mean, let loose. You wet, she wet, everybody wet.
Hell no. I mean, me personally, I would. Like, this shit would be funny to me. Like, the fuck?
That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it?
That's crazy.
Congratulations, well done.
All right,
That
we got
exactly.
another scenario. He said, "Congratulations, well done." Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all do if your significant other peed in the bed just mysteriously out of nowhere. What would you do in that scenario? Jump in the comments. But what would D class do in this scenario? Okay, you hear an argument outside of your house. You walk out the door and you see what looks like a guy and a girl having an argument, slightly fighting, but it's really two guys. What does D class do?
What? If you said it looked like it's a guy and a girl, but it's really two guys. First of all, even if it was a guy and a girl, that ain't my damn business. So I'm just, if anything, I'll sit on my porch and make sure it don't go beyond what it's supposed to. But once I hear that the other voice is a male voice, like man, that's not my
But
business.
one voice is a female voice and the other voice is a male voice.
But the other person is a man.
Yes.
You'll be able to tell them, yeah, I have yet to meet a male that sounds like a woman. Like yeah, like you could definitely tell, regardless of however they wish to move around the world, their voice will definitely still give a man's voice.
All right, that brings me to my next scenario. D class, what would you do in this scenario? You're at the strip club. A girl offers you a free dance. And while she's dancing with you, you feel something that you ain't supposed to between her legs. What do you do?
I'm,
Tread lightly.
I'm, I'm questioning the free dance to begin with. Then, yeah, that's all bad because how did like I would have questions like how are you able to operate in this environment?
You know, you might have not read the fine print on the wall when you walked in.
Nah, fuck that. If I'm going in there and I'm sitting down, my nigga, I read the print on the wall. Please believe. I'm not. I man, the crazy part about it though, like that shit, not that situation, but some shit to that extent. Like, dog, we used to, you know, them little papers that they used to have in like them sporting goods spots where they used to have like all the different clubs, all that shit in there.
Yeah.
They got them hoes in Cali, but me and my homeboy got one. He wanted to go to this spot where Beyonce or some shit. It was like some Beyonce party, some shit in Hollywood. So we was like, man, we finna drive down there and see what's going on, man. We get down there, line long as hell. So we took 2 cars. So he pulled up behind me, and we sitting there. We like, damn, okay, this spot might be all right. We just sitting in front of the line and just watching, like, man, there's a bunch of people going in this club, man. So then the one dude say, hey, man, y'all here for the club? My homeboy was like, yo, man, we just trying to check it out, see what's going on, man. He was like, what's the vibe like, man? He say, oh, man, there's going to be a lot of fine guys in there. Man, we got the hell up out that party.
Amazing. Incredible. Outstanding. Amazing.
We got the fuck up out that parking lot so fast, man. That shit was funny as hell, man. We ended up going to some club down in Hollywood, bro. But that shit was wild, man. We never, after that day, we stopped looking in that paper, bro. Like, we was doing good in certain spots, man, just finding random bars, shit like that. But yeah, anything dealing with Beyonce, man, tread with caution, man.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Well done.
All right, we got another one. All right, D class, what would you do in this scenario? You roll a blunt. This is your last weed. I mean, you didn't broke down roaches. You didn't look under the couch, and you didn't went to your ashtray in the car just to roll this last blunt of weed. Somebody calls you randomly, like, hey, D class, come outside real quick. You run outside to go see what somebody wants, and you take a little while. You were sitting there with your homeboy, and he lights the blunt and smokes it by himself. It leaves you like a roach. What do you do?
uh, I mean, I don't know. That would take some restraint, right? But yeah. Yeah. But two is like, darn, so you was outside that long for a nigga. First of all, I broke all this shit down. So I broke this shit down, rolled the blunt, and then
All he did was bring a swisher. He just brought the swisher. That was it. But you bust all your roaches down. You had a little bud in the cut, you know, a little small bud. You had to go to the car. You looking at the couch,
Yeah, nah, I'm cool. Like
checking
that
all the
nigga had to go.
ashtrays around the house.
He had to go. He'd have to go. I would have to fight once again. Nah. Like, see that? It's a principle. Like, I mean, that's why I say to this day, like,
ass while that blood up.
like I wouldn't. I'm not big on smoking with people, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's like just for that reason. Let's think about it. Okay, you paid for the weed. He paid for the blunt. He winning because all he did was pay for the blunt. My nigga, that's it. So you paid not even $2, and you good. You over there hot in the bitch, and I'm sitting up here outside talking. Nah, you can cancel that high. That high done. Neither one of us gonna be high at that point.
He said you can cancel that out. So we scrapping over the blunt or what?
Yeah, we gotta do something. We gotta come to some kind of some
You
kind
feel like
of
he owe you some money or something?
Yeah. He do. What you mean? He do. There is no. Think about it. If he wasn't there, I would have still been able to smoke that blunt.
Thanks. But you didn't have a swisher. You know, you needed that swisher.
I died. If you down that bad, you'll walk to go get that swisher. You'll walk to go get that swisher. Like, you do it. Like, and they gonna find a way.
Like he there, y'all chilling. You did all that to just roll up, not even a fat blunt, just a normal regular sweet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man,
You went outside. You took long enough for him to smoke. You took long enough for him to get impatient and to smoke.
I'm patient, nigga. You at my house. What you mean? What you mean? I'm patient. That's the fuck you, man. Hell no, nigga. At that point, nigga, you need to bring your ass outside with me. At that point, what the fuck? Hell no. Come on, man. Hey, this conversation outside can't be that important, man. Come on, man. Come on, you come outside, we can smoke this bitch outside in the front. Fuck that. Impatient. Get the fuck out of here. You get impatient at your own shit. You could have took that blunt to the house and just smoked that blunt without no weed. I could have made me a bong to be able to smoke my weed.
All right, scenario. What would D-Class do? You on a long road trip. There's no gas station for the next 300 miles. Like, you got just enough gas to make it to that gas station. And all of a sudden, your stomach start bubbling. I'm talking about bubbling. And you gotta use the bathroom. You ain't got no tissue or nothing. What does D-Class do in this scenario?
Shit, go as far as you can go. Hopefully make it to the damn bathroom. If you can't, man, you just gotta get creative sometimes, man. Yeah. For the purposes of people's imagination, just know. If you was in the wild and you needed to survive, what would you do? You know what I'm saying? Just put it like this. Right, put it like this. At the end of the day, it won't get done on me. Let's put it like that. I'll be able to still.
So you go into the bushes. You go hit the bushes on their ass.
Yeah. Wherever I gotta go, bro. Like, it is what it is. I'm going to finish my trick. Yep. Okay. It is what it is. You gotta get creative, man.
I feel you on that one. I would do the same thing. I mean, You gotta go. You gotta go. It's human nature. Like, before bathrooms, I think that's where we used to use it at. Some people say it's fertilizer. From my knowledge of things.
Man, from what I heard, it is, but I mean, it's not wise to just be going outside doing your do outside. But, you know what I'm saying? I'd never understood why they pick it up after the dog. Like at the end of the day, if your dog actually goes in your yard, if you just water that shit and break the shit down, it's actually good for your grass. Like that is natural fertilizer. You don't just let it, sit in your yard and look all crazy. But that's what you do, man. Going out there picking that shit up with your hand, that's a pro.
Okay. All right, we finna get a little deeper into it, man. This is episode 1 of What Would D-Class Do? You know what I'm talking about? I definitely gotta animate this and do some AI on some of these scenarios because shit gonna be funny as hell. But this next scenario, you driving through a sundown town, and all of a sudden you just see like 2 cars been following you for like the last, hour. It's real dark. You know what I'm saying? And they kind of like trying to push you off the road type, like, making you drive faster and faster. And you at 100 miles per hour at this point. What do you do?
Well, what I'm doing 100. Man, no, me, if I'm doing 100, it's an issue. So, yeah, I don't see me doing 100. And the fact is that if y'all follow me, we would have been figured out how if you was following me or not, because I'm one of them people, I'm too aware of my surroundings. So, yeah, I would have been bent some corners and, yeah. If you follow me, we would have figured that out quick.
You said it wasn't gonna be no game.
Nah, it wouldn't, because I'm one of the people that even when I sit in restaurants, like I gotta look at the door. Like I'm not having my back to nothing, none of that. Like I gotta be able to see what's going on. So yeah, like I wouldn't see that taking too long.
Congratulations, well done.
What would D-Class do in this scenario, y'all? All right, D-Class, you seen the videos of people like the guy and the girl is on an escalator and a guy reach over and grabs his girl's hand. Like, oh, you beautiful. It's crazy shit. What does D-Class do in that scenario?
I mean, I would kind of pay more attention to her reaction than him, just for the simple fact. You know what I mean? Yeah, like in this day and age, they got so many people doing prank shit like that. Like you never really know what the fuck going on. But I mean, yeah, you definitely, and I feel like in any situation, you need to sit back and pay attention and see what's going on to the whole scenario before you react. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just go out there and be wilding and then they tell you, oh, this is a prank. Nah, then at that point, if it's go time, it's go time. Ain't no prank. Man. That shit was dead 20 minutes ago. Yeah. Nah, so yeah. I mean, yeah, I would definitely say you pay more attention to her than him, but yeah, that's, to each his own, man. I mean, some people crash out, They see that shit and be ready to fight, trying to chase they up the escalator. Dude, man. If you ever tried to go the opposite way of the escalator, man.
He said you want one.
Yeah.
All right. Scenario. I'm coming with these myself, y'all, so give me some time to cook. Scenario. the toothpaste trap. You wake up late to brush your teeth, but the toothpaste is ketchup. What does D class do? You didn't brush your teeth with ketchup.
The toothpaste is ketchup.
Yeah, somebody didn't prank you in the house. You don't know who did it.
What?
You done went to brush your teeth late night before you go to bed. You weren't really paying attention. You know, you probably had red toothpaste. You know what I'm saying? And you brushed your teeth with
What
ketchup.
type of niggas do y'all be having in your house, bro? Like, who the fuck is playing with the toothpaste? I don't know.
Is this taking it too far with toothpaste?
I wouldn't, I don't know. That's okay. The perfect D class answer. That's why I don't have people at my house. If you don't stay here 9 times out of 10, you probably, I could put it like this, I could count on one hand how many people have been to my house since I've been here. So like, yeah, like that type of shit. Like, yeah, we should be way beyond you putting ketchup as toothpaste. Like, what? When did you have time to even do that?
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, scenario, D class. What would D class do? You're giving somebody a ride. You got some doobies in your ashtray. You got some doobies in your ashtray and like a half a blunt. It's all you got on you. You feel me? And you got to get back to the house 2-3 hours. You go to the gas station and get gas. They take all the doobies and a half a blunt. You don't notice. You drop them off. And an hour down the road, you realize you ain't got shit. You was about to pull over and take your little hit or two. And you realize your shit gone. What does D class do?
We wouldn't have never made it out the gas station.
You would have checked for the doobies before you left the gas station.
We wouldn't have never made it out the gas station, bro.
Oh no!
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I say I be strategic about shit, like, I know what everything is, bro. Like, so I would know. Like, if I had my shit closed, my ashtray was closed, and when I came back, that motherfucker was barely cracked open. Like, I would know, bro. Like, well,
D class, boy.
I would know. That's why, man, like, growing up, dog, like, I really didn't chill with too many people, and even my homeboy that I chill with that I knew since kindergarten. When it came time to go to clubs and shit, we took 2 separate cars, bro. Like, we stayed around the corner from each other. That nigga would drive around the corner to my house, and we would leave my house and go wherever we was going in 2 separate cars and go and follow each other over there.
All right, let's get deeper into it. What would D class do in this scenario? All right, somebody invites you to a Diddy party. Just per se, they invite you to a Diddy party. It gets late, it's after 12 o'clock, and the freak off start going down. And, they invite you to the freak off. Diddy himself. What does D class do?
Yeah, that's cool. I got a family situation that I gotta go take care of. We're not going to the party. Man, that's like,
Oh no!
man, that's a no-go. But at the end of the day, put it like this. If I'm with a team of people and it's to the point to where I'm like, you know what, man, yeah, I got to dip, man. I got some shit I got to do. and
Let
one
me throw a
person.
little clause in there. Let me throw a clause in there. The Diddy is like offering you a deal. You trying to impress him. He like, Playboy, what's up? I flew you out. He flew you out to Miami and shit.
You know what I'm saying? See, I don't even like the he flew me out part. I don't even like that shit.
Oh no!
I don't
Oh
even,
no!
I don't even, I don't even like that part of that shit. But that's where, I have so many, the people that's in my circle all have different talents. So, okay, whatever it is that you thought I can do, look, you got somebody right here, especially, especially if he the one sitting there talking about, hey man, why we just don't go for a couple of minutes? Look, hey dog, this dude right here, man. Hey, he make beats, man. Matter of fact, you know what? He even rap, bro. Like,
He said he rapped
yeah,
too.
he rap too, bro. Like, hey, man,
He
I
said
could, I
somebody
could
gonna
help
take
him.
one for the team.
Man, like I could help him out, man. You know what I'm saying? When he need me to do certain things that he can't deal with in the studio, hey, I do it from my house and send it to him. No worries. But he say
Congratulations, well done.
He willing to stay though.
All right, what would D-Class do in this scenario, y'all? You with a girl on the first date. You pick her up. She's looking beautiful. I mean, voluptuous. She gets in your car and she tells you her stomach hurts. And she busts out a big fart. I'm talking about you heard it. Super loud. Damn near shake the car. Do you drop her off or do you continue the date?
I'm dropping her off. Come on. The fuck?
Amazing.
Incredible.
Outstanding. Amazing.
Like, yeah. Once you say, "Oh, my stomach," like, why did you come? See, let me tell you something.
Wait. And it's unbearable funky. Like she
It
farts,
don't even. It don't
rumbles
even
the
matter.
car.
It don't matter, bro. Like, it don't even matter if it was like yeah. It don't even matter. The younger me, man. Look, yeah. I'd have took her home. Like we would have bent that block real quick, and I'd have just dropped you back off. Like, you know what? Like today is just not the day. We could try this again. Like we could try this again next week when I'm off. But yeah,
You give her another shot though. You give her another shot, right?
No, I wouldn't. But I would say that just to, because you gotta think at that. You gotta think at that point in time, like we ain't had no internet or nothing like that, so motherfucker had to call you, and then it was like, yeah, so yeah, I'm not answering my phone. But to get out of that situation, I would definitely say, yo, next week when I'm off, I got it.
That's great. Yeah.
You gonna continue, bro. You gonna just ride it out.
Shout out to the chat. If y'all listening right now, I want to ask y'all, if y'all was on a first date with somebody and they farted in your car and you heard it, it damn near shook the car over the music. And it was super funky to where y'all had to roll every window down. What would you do? Drop in the comments, let me know.
Man, and you say first date, like, wow, this is super comfortable.
And you super attracted to the person, like,
Not no more. Like, the hell? This is old. Ain't no way.
That is crazy. All right, here we go. Elevator. Oh, you yourself fart in an empty elevator, and then 12 people walk in at the next floor. What do?
Man, everybody has had that shit happen before. Regardless if the nigga try to say it happened or not. Shit, you stand there and try to act like goddamn and hey,
You gotta stay faithful.
nah, you try to you judge everybody else's face. They just start frying up. You need to man. You know, you try to make it seem like it was somebody that just walked in with them.
But look, soon as everybody instantly walk in, they're like, hey, what is that?
Yeah, it's the one of y'all that came in. What you mean? Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
What would D class do in this scenario, people? All right, here we go. An overly sized woman, about 8 feet tall, 500 pounds, proposition you for just a night out on the town, and maybe a happy ending. And she offers you a significant amount of money. What does D class do?
So basically, a chick basically is paying me for my day.
Gigolo.
I mean, why gotta be a gigolo? You said a possible happy ending. She just paying for my time.
It's something like that.
See?
You gotta give up that happy ending. That's
Nah,
what it's really.
no, you don't. No, you don't. How many dates have you been on? And at the end of the day, you be like, damn, okay, yeah, I know where I am, man. We finna. And then she say, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired. And you be like, you know what? Bitch, you got me this time, but you got me this time. Yeah, hell nah. Yeah, you don't have to. But yeah, I mean, shit, you don't pay for the time. Why not?
That's facts. That's facts.
Now, the fact
So
that
this was.
she 8 feet tall, that'd be the crazy part. We majority of the time we'll be trying to figure out how the hell she became 8 feet tall.
Yeah, she a big girl. I'm talking about skyscraper. But she huge too. Kind of like a female fat bastard.
Stop that.
She like the back of a Cadillac.
Oh. Shout out to Cadillac.
She got a fifth wheel too. She got buns on it.
Shout out to Cadillac.
She got one of them things so that she watch my fanny. When she walk through backwards, you hear a truck backing up. Beep, 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 beep.
Shout out to Cadillac once again.
Oh man. All right, y'all jump in the comments, let us know what y'all do. Make sure to like and subscribe to this video. This was episode 1 of What Would D Class Do. I think we should animate this, bro, because this is gonna be some of the scenarios. So how you feel about the show, D Class? Episode 1, man, so far.
Man, it's alright. It's real cool. Well, the first episode is, for the first random episode is.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So we gonna throw out like a couple different shows and see what y'all bite, see what people want to jump in the comments and really react to. Try to find something that everybody can land on and we'll probably do another episode of this. You got anything you want to tell the people before we get out of here?
Yeah, hell no. 2K coming out this week. So yeah, man. Hopefully everybody hopefully streaming that shit. So tap in, man. We got music dropping. What else we got? We got shows dropping. We got a lot of shit going on. So make sure you tap into everybody, man.
All right, man. Thank you, and I appreciate you, D Class, man. This was episode 1 of What Would D Class Do. We definitely got to do an episode 2. I want to do one with Capo called What Would Capo Do. I want y'all to do one with me and ask me what I would do in certain scenarios and situations. I think this is super dope. And we're gonna get up out of here, man. Let's play our theme song so we What Would D Class Do? Episode 1. Thank you to our sponsors, The News You Can Use and I'm a Brand Podcast. Shout out to Capo 118 and everybody that's a part of The News You Can Use. And we are out.
Congratulations, well done.
Jumbo stage.
You're now tuned in to the News You Can Use podcast. I'm your host, the most big surf god. And today, we're just going through the timeline doing reactions, people. You already know what it is. Congratulations. Well done. So, let's get cracking. Let's see what the fuck is going on today. At the top, we got Insane Crip gets kicked out of the park by Hoovers for dealing with 4 extras. Might start a game war. Clickbait. Brick Baby paperwork's leaked. Did he really tell? The streets explode. Clickbait. Aries Spears on Ice Cube and 50 Cent being T.I. community. Yeah, that's probably good. I don't even know who that lady is. God bless her heart. Trump administration reviews. I'm sure. Any good news out? Damn, homie, show explodes. Stu Boy Blue as a police informant, and if he's gay for pay. I don't know what the fuck is all that. Shout out Nina Boy. The intros be too long for me to Russell. Outside Lands Festival. Now LaRussell's doing festivals is up. All right, let me see. Now, can we watch this with no copyright? Let's go.
He was about to resubscribe.
Yeah, I should be at copyright.
The video captured on the Ring camera showed Tevin coming out.
Okay. All right, turn that shit down then.
Calling my mom to be wearing in front of my dad. I'm trying to go viral for sure. Rampage versus King Mo.
You can take a look at it. You know, there's been a great deal of discussion. You want me at the mic?
If you could hold that.
You can tell she frustrated. She's very frustrated with this shit.
There's been a great deal of discussion about crime in the district. And the other day, I wanted to get a sense of what is actually happening in the District of Columbia. I asked for the number of teens who have been shot and killed by gunfire. Teens, everyone under the age of 20. As you can see, in 2024, we have, I believe I said it was, how many teens? Yeah. As you can see, in 2024, we have 29 individuals who were shot and killed in the district, all teens, some as young as 3 years of age, okay, because of gunfire. Some of these cases are solved, some of them are not solved. But what this makes clear to me is that there is a whole community that is suffering because of the violent crime in this district. And anyone who wants to tell me the crime is down and that we don't need an emergency focus on crimes of violence, all they need to do is take a look at this and talk to the loved ones and the family members of these individuals, all shot and killed long before their time. Now, over here are the individuals who were shot and killed under the age of 20, all teenagers in 2025. And the number here is 16. Again, all members of the minority community here. I don't know how many of these cases have been solved, but what I can tell you is, again, it's guns on the streets. It's individuals who are not concerned about accountability, who don't have any reason to fear law enforcement. I am here today to tell you that on behalf of all of these victims, all of these families, that they're going to be accountable, that we are going to make a difference, and that we are going to make sure that law enforcement is focused on these innocent, now silent victims of crime in the district. Anywhere else? All I know is we rank in deaths. 2 years ago, we were one of the fourth highest. We were the fourth highest in the United States. I don't need any more statistics. All I need are people